You selling something, dude? Because not really bothered. Normally people who think I'm a good streamer or good gamer, they tend to follow me rather than coming into a DM and sending a compliment that way. So, actually, why don't we check your status, shall we? No, you don't. You're trying to make money off of small-time streamers, but as you can see, I have a professional setup already. In fact, it's better than most channels. I have professional audio equipment, I have professional lighting, I have professional computers, etc. And I also have some really good IT guys helping me out. So, and they track and trace people, so that they can actually find who they are. As you can notice by my face, I'm also an older individual. I'm a little bit older than probably most people, so become used to trying to find and track down scammers, etc. It's what we've been doing in the background, so good luck. Didn't think so. Bye bye. Okay. All textures and geometry of the plant building, its interior rooms, cellar structures and machinery have been completely redesigned while maintaining the general dimensions and layout of the original location. Rooms, basements and workshops have been refined while maintaining the large-sized objects of the original location. Some areas of the plant and the cellar area that connects some of the cellar areas that connect all four workshops have been expanded. Added outdoor areas around the plant, added several new crosswalks at dead-end locations, improved the upper level area in the workshop for easier accessibility, adjusted the spawns and extracts for PMCs and scouts to match the expanded areas, improved the AI behavior for all location layout changes, redistributed the loot and containers throughout the location, added new tasks to the location. Oh no. New boss, Partisan. Added a new boss called Partisan. Not much is known about his background. People say that he is a combat veteran and has been obsessed with tripwires and booby trapping. Oh no. Since those days, he is on good terms with Jaeger. Okay. Their goals and moral compasses seem to be aligned, or perhaps it's their military past that binds them together. Partisan holds firm to his principles in Tarkov, going after people he believes to be honourless and hunting them down, whether they be PMCs or scouts. he has no ties to other local bosses and he tries not to cross paths with them. His views on traders is similarly negative, with the exception of Jaeger. Your standing with Fence has no effect on Partisan's attitude towards you, and it cannot be increased or decreased by helping or killing him. The boss appears in forest-type locations. He is more likely to appear in a raid with low karma PMCs. In this case, Partisan will hunt those players down. If there are scavs with low karma in the raid, they will also be his oh no. However, any player has to be ready for the traps and expect a firefight when encountering this boss. Regardless of their karma, Partisan prefers to a stealthy approach, taking advantage of the terrain, setting up traps in advance, and only then engaging in open combat. The processes of preparing and exploring a location takes up most of his time, while open confrontations are less frequent. When fighting against multiple opponents, he can lure one of the players to his booby traps, which he sets up beforehand. The boss acts alone. He installs tripwires, actively uses grenades, can move quietly through the terrain and trap his target for a long time across the whole location. Karma. Alright, you want to come in? You want to come in? Because I'm kind of busy. Added a new hidden parameter, Karma. The Karma value changes depending on the player's actions. Generally, it can be increased by adhering to a more open playstyle and decreased for a dishonest playstyle. What's that mean? The number of triggers that change the value of the Karma will always be increasing, and the triggers themselves will be adjusted and balanced further. In some cases, Karma changes can be tracked by a distinctive sound notification. Ooh. Map-to-map travel. New game event Marathon. During the Marathon event, location transits will only be available in the corresponding game mode. Marathon is available only in PvP mode. Fair enough. Players will receive a unique achievement for completing the Marathon event. After the event is over, all location transits will become available in all raids. Added the ability... Oh, okay. So in order to be able to travel from map to map, you will complete that task. Added the ability to travel from one location to another. To move to another location, the player must enter the transit zone and select the appropriate options in the context menu. Location transits are available after 7 minutes from the start of the raid. During the transit, the player will be able to transfer some of the items found in raid, which will be moved to stash for a certain price. After transferring the items, the transit timer will begin. When activating the transit and transferring items, the ability to exit the current location will become unavailable, and the player will be forced to use the transit. When attempting to transit in a group, players can use the transit only if all living members of the group are in the transit zone. Makes sense. If several players who are not in the same group use the transit at the same time, they will be transferred to the next location together. Solo players can join a group and can also transit to the next location together. The available transit directions are marked with a dotted line on the location selection screen. Added the marathon achievement for visiting all locations in one raid. Whoa. Cool. Tripwires. Added the tripwire installation feature, a single-use consumable item. The tripwire installation kit is required to install the tripwire. The item cannot be found in raid or bought on the flea market. The kit will be available for purchase after completing Jaeger's task chain. When the item is in the inventory, the player gets access to the tripwire mode by using the B key on the appropriate grenades. The grenade must be in the hands to switch to tripwire mode. The tripwire has a minimum and maximum installation length. It can be placed on any flat or slightly inclined surface. Tripwires can be activated in a number of ways: by shooting the wire from a short distance, by hitting the wire with explosive shrapnel, by hitting the wire with any physical object, including players, bots, items. During activation, the tripwire does not explode instantly, but the fuse delays specified in the grenade's description. Tripwires can be disarmed. To do so, approach the booby trap grenade and disarm it through the context menu. Disarming takes a certain amount of time. Having a multi-tool in your inventory significantly reduces the time. After disarming, you can pick up the grenade, use the tripwire. Tripwire disarm on their own after a certain amount of time. Bipods. Added the ability to mount weapons and use bipods. To mount a weapon, the player must aim at a suitable horizontal or vertical surface and press the mount weapon key. V key by default. The recoil and stamina consumption is reduced when firing a mounted weapon. To mount the weapon on a bipod, press the toggle key, Control V, and point at a suitable horizontal surface and then press mount weapon key. The recoil, stamina consumption and the weapon's weight is greatly reduced. Mounting the weapon while prone is only available if the bipods are installed and deployed on the weapon. The icon in the corner of the screen shows whether the weapon is mounted or signals that the given surface is not suitable for mounting. It's going to be so buggy. New hideout zone. Gear rack. Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank you. The gear rack is added to the extended part of the hideout and has 3 upgrade levels. Each level has a mannequin which can be used to display any gear equipped on your PMC. You can equip gear from the mannequin or exchange the gear already equipped by your PMC for the mannequin's gear. Pouch items and special slots items do not apply to a video, that's normal. Mannequin gear is displayed in the list of kits window. You can equip a kit from a mannequin there. New hideout zone, cultist zone. The new cultist zone is outside the main hideout. You can sacrifice up to 5 items to the cultist circle. The value of each sacrifice item is added up. This total determines the value of the item received as a gift from the cultist. The cultist can't deliver the items while you're in the hideout. Of course not. If the value of a single sacrifice is above a certain threshold, there is a 25% chance to receive items needed for active tasks and unfinished hideout zones. The value of the sacrificed item is further increased by the bonuses from Sacred Amulet Hideout Management skill. Players who have purchased the Unheard edition will have the cultist circle built in instantly. Booyah! Pay to win. AI enemy reaction system. Added variations in AI behavior when spotting another AI or player in PvE mode. Behavior model is chosen depending on the lore relationship between the factions. Possible reactions: instant aggression and attack, friendly unless shown aggression, total friendliness, warning and attacking if not obeyed, neutral unless shown aggressive. The choice of whether to be aggressive depends on the mood of the bot and the faction of the target. For example, if an AI bear encounters an AI USEC, they are more likely to engage them, but not necessarily 100%, than they would be if they encountered another bear. The decision whether to be aggressive or peaceful is made by both player scouts and player PMCs. The chance of meeting a more aggressive AI PMC varies depending on the location. For example, on Ground Zero, under level 20, the bots are more friendly, and in the lab, they are the most aggressive. Faction interactions will be implemented and balanced further in both PvE and PvP modes. New weapon equipment loot. New weapons. So the Uzi submachine gun, the Uzi pistol, the Uzi SMG, the SR3M, assault rifle, Magnum, Desert Eagle, several variants, US Ordnance M60, updated ASVAL, VSS, PP, new caliber, new ammo, new weapon attachments, adjusted the functionality for pistol grips on the Makarov PM pistol. If there is a quick drop button on the grip, the interaction animation with the pistol is changed. Improved the AUG A1 and AUG A3 visuals, updated grip animation, added a visually operating gas piston. Added some animations variation depending on the installed attachment for the new updated weapons, updated the grenade animation, added new types of equipment, armor, helmets, loot. New options for character customization. QOL improvements, optic zoom adjustment. Added the ability to smoothly adjust zoom for the following optics. Oh my, that's all of them really. Hotkeys, default hotkeys, alt, scroll up and down. Select grenade with G, a new icon with a hotkey G. Ah, okay. You can select the specific grenade by holding G. The drop-down list displays only unique grenades with a respective quantity. Flashlights and tactical device operation mode. Added the ability to activate tactical devices and flashlights by pressing or holding a hotkey. Yeah. Manual value entry in-game settings. Added the ability to manually enter values in the game settings, for example when adjusting mouse sensitivity. Updated the sorting order of hotkeys in the control setting action. Melee weapons has been reassigned to you. Yeah. Melee attack has been reassigned to you on double click. Balance changes. Simplified the objectives for tasks. Set up a long road. Thank you. I hated long road. Long road was painful, but good. It was good fun though. Completely removed trade offers for Class 6 body armor, plate carries, ballistic plates, and helmet modifications from traders. These items can now only be found in raid. Okay, that's not bad for all you chads out there. Thank you. Change the ability of ammo on the flea market. Now all ammo with less than 42% penetration is allowed, with a few exceptions. Increase the damage of the 76239, 54539, and you've increased the damage. Slightly reduced the damage of the 55645. 545. Technical changes. Equipment clipping. Implemented the anti-clipping system. Now elements of helmets, glasses, masks, collars, headsets will be correctly displayed on the character with any combination. Oh, okay, that should look really nice actually. That'll look really tasty. I'm a little bit. That's a big. I mean, over all the other changes, I like the equipment clipping change the most because it'll become like very realistic. Animations. Rework the animation playback system to increase the accuracy of the first and third person synchronizations where possible. Rework the animation playback system to increase the accuracy of first and third person synchronization. Yeah, okay. Optimized left shoulder. I've never used the left shoulder animation for more smoothness. Added special door interaction animations. The number of interactive object animations will increase in the further updates. Okay, fine. Graphics, what have you done? Redesigned the weather condition display system on the player's client. Fixed the bugs that led to unpredictable weather conditions in the raid in certain cases. Improved the cloud visualizations. Clouds react to weather changes more realistically. Updated FSR technology to version 3, yeah. Remove support for SR version 1X. Switch the in-game season to summer. Okay. Sounds? Interesting. What have they done with sounds? Because that's been a big problem. Improved the environment and sound system. Developed a component that tracks the position and rotation of the listener and moves the source along a predetermined curve, changing not only the position of the source but also its exposure angle. By changing the exposure angle of the sound, it becomes more natural. So the curve is as you turn. Yeah, okay. Implemented a large number of different sound sources to enhance immersion. For example, the flow of water through the pipes on factory, the rats running in the vents, and many small details that are randomly played at specific points. Yeah, but I like the frogs. I like the frogs on the arrow. From the fall of pebbles to the interference of electricity in the generators and the air coming out of the boilers. Wow. Okay, I'm really looking forward to that. Sound system performance optimization, oculation, calculation, algorithm adjustments. So they've transferred the whole algorithm to multi-threaded calculations. Wow. Okay, that will be interesting. I hope they've got it right though, because that's like, if it's transferred the whole algorithm. Wow. Okay, so they're using AI. That's what they're saying. Multi-threaded calculation is AI. Finalize the search and calculation of the angle between the source and the listener. Okay, we'll see. We'll have to see that. Improve the use of depth to determine its effect on the sound. Yeah, but is that? I mean, because they've been struggling with stairs and then bunkers and all sorts of like above and below. That's the the depth to determine its effect on the sound. Okay, we'll see if that's true or not, because I've heard stuff behind other buildings and it shouldn't happen. Improve the curve tuning, which is responsible for the volume decay and sound propagation in complex geometry location. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. With these adjustments, the overall sound is smoother with a better grasp of the sound source. That's why I don't go to labs, because it's up, down, front, back. You can get away with it on other locations, but well, no, you can't, because that was the problem inside Shoreline in the resort. Okay, so active headset adjustments. Improve the separation of weapon sounds and other sounds into different compressor channels. Okay. Added the splitting of sound subgroups and increased the number of customizable parameters for more control. Adjusted the frequency response, noise reduction level and compressor values, as well as their technical specifications to match the specs of the real headsets. Recorded the real active headsets that are used in game. Whoa, dudes, you're doing some work, huh? The sound of shooting and environmental sounds in them, to allow further fine-tuning the positioning of sound, distance awareness, and the sound of in-game active headsets were noticeably improved. All headsets have their own unique equalization, resulting in a different sound for all headsets. Brilliant. Good, I'm excited. Anti-cheat update. Implemented protection against a series of exploits relating to monitoring loot on players. using forbidden software, implemented protection against a series of exploits related to network synchronization, unfair movements, list of changes. Okay, fixed a number of visual bugs. Oh, I hope they didn't fix the one on Lighthouse. Textures and culling on all locations. Fix the incorrect status of DSP transmitter in solo PvE raid if the player entered the hideout before the raid. Fix the visuals artifacts when using FSR on Ground Zero and Streets. Fix the synchronization of loot state in the container when the weapons was folded inside the container. Okay, that's a pretty big list. Fix the insurance letter short storage time. Okay, wow. Okay. I'm still under review, aren't I? Yeah, application under review. I ain't going nowhere. I go nowhere. I guess it's probably some time to play some Breakout. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, here we go. So who's into? Wait, if I go here, can I delete the channel? Yeah, delete. So puppies. Okay, I think I'm going to go and play EFT. It can't be started either. Okay, so if that's the case, should we play something? What's he playing? He's just talking. Alright. He's just talking. So this Delta Force. Everybody else is what? Arena. So it's Arena Breakout, and she's playing Delta Force. Wait. Do this on iPad. Delta Force. I mean, probably going to take it a while to download anyway. Okay, so I can close up. I can close Tarkov page, and then let's have a look at Steam. What should we buy in Steam? Should we buy something for once? Spend our hard-earned Twitch money. New Call of Duty. Yeah. They're all playing. Is that Delta Force on Steam? Nope. Oh, it is. So this is what they're. Oh, because it's free. It's free to play. No. This game is not yet available. Interested? No. So, where's music on the queue? No. Where can I visit the website? Okay, let's visit the website. Yes, continue to an external site. Alright, do that. August, can you, is it possible to join the test, I guess? What can I join the test? Get code. Yes, obtained successfully. Alright. Will that be in my diddly-do? There we are. My code is this. Sorry, I meant to do this. There we go. Yeah, I guess I have to receive the stuffings. Okay, subscribe. Hazard operation, have it. Close that. So, if I've verified myself, yeah, I guess maybe download the Discord as open. Yes. Alright, I guess install. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what's happened. Okay, launch. Can you play it or not? Probably not. I doubt it. Europe. Date of birth. Oh my, that's a long scroll down. There we go, I have agreed to all. Continue. Thanks for the follow. Continue. How you doing, my friend? Can I use the same verification code? Doubt it. Copy. Control U, and then thanks for the follow, dude. Have you been in my channel before? Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. whatever. YouTube. Yes. Okay, so leave that. So I can't play Delta Force. Not bothered really. I can't play Arena. An account created on the 24th of July 2024. Okay. Got any followers? No, you don't. Okay. And whatever. I mean, I've always wanted to play Hunt. Yes, through the page. No. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I'm not playing. I can't play Battlefield, surely. Enter. Okay. So, I can now Oh, okay. Okay. Let's okay, so I think I'll clear that out. Let's put you back over though. Let's take you here. Where are we, apps? Okay, installed apps. Let's get rid of that. Yep, there we go. Take care of that. Thank you. No, I don't think so. New? No, go. Top sellers. What's the top selling game? Oh, this one for 59. Mythology, action RPG. Sounds like. Oh, looks good. Once Human. Okay, that's what everybody was playing because it was 3. I don't know what I want to play really. Hunt Showdowns, 24 euros. Elden Ring. Oh my god, no. Sea of Thieves, my god, no. Please, no. Warframe. Cult of the Lamb? Right. Far Cry. The Old Republic. But what is in the... What's... Go back to store. Star Wars. Oh, it's 69. Okay, Star Wars. Yeah, okay, so that's 62 euros. My god, no. So much money. Battlefront 2 is 35. Oh, the old Battlefront game is 18 euros. Squadrons. The Old Republic is free to play, which I have. Classic 2004. Space Wars Racer. Shadows of the Empire. Okay, there's nothing really. I'm gonna go and have a cigarette. Maybe I check out the YouTube. Let's put this down. Don't need that. Let's go back to home featured. Okay, so this is now available. So Wukong. Okay. What's in my library? Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2042, Battlefield. Caliber's there. It's a bit slow though. Don't know. What doing? What doing? I'm gonna go and I'll take a smoking break. I think what I'd like to do is check out someone. Was it Squiddy? Who did this? Let's have a look at my playlist. Where was he? Good morning. How you doing, dude? Getting ready for the white. There we are. From Swamp Fox. You just woke up. Good morning to you, sir. Alright, I think I can wrap that up. Let's close Steam. I'm going to sit and watch some other people in Tarkov. I mean, he's had how many views? 28k 9 days ago. Can we see this in like 1440? I can. Okay, so if I go to okay, so I think what I can do is I can add what I'll do is, where are you? Main game. Aha. So I'll need to add it in there. Game surround. Game capture. Pause. Alright, it's pause. Alright, this is going to be ugly for a minute. I'm going to add... I don't want to add a display capture. When it says media source, just curious why you started stream when servers are down. Well, because I got nothing else to do. It's wipe day, so I'll just keep an eye on it. And I mean, what's even interesting is that what's really interesting is that Arena is down as well. Okay, so I'm going to put in here media source. What am I going to do? What am I going to call this? What am I going to call it? Video player, can I do that? I don't want to browse, no, so that's incorrect. Remove this, remove that, yeah. Yeah, I know, Wukong, but I'm not paying like 70 euros to do it. But it looks really good. The game looks really nice. The graphics look amazing. But I'm not into that type of thing anyway. Window capture? Can I do that? Yes, I can. So if I put if I put it in as my browser capture, that sounds good. There we go. That looks nice. Okay. So this is going to be dirty for a minute. I've got no choice in it, so, and I need to, I'm going to full screen it for a second. I don't really enjoy Chinese mythology. No, I don't think it's not because of that for me. It's, so I need to put this above, I need to take browser, come on, down you come. Here we are. So do I put it above pause? There we go. I think that looks okay. I think. There we go. That looks fine. Yeah, no, you can see the graphics are very good. So I'm going to watch this dude. I'll post the link. So that he, you know, I mean, it's doing him a favour really, but not really. Alright, so give me a second. I'm going to go take a piss and I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this, what is this, 17 minutes. This dude's going to sort out my graphics. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. All these videos about settings makes no sense because bad optimization and on various PCs any changes make small difference or nothing at all. You're on an i7. Well, there's already that's already your mistake, dude. You need to be on AMD 970 3070 Ti. So you have the same as me. 32 gigs of you're running at 3600 gigahertz and an SSD playing 1080. My FPS stayed the same. Yeah. Okay, so we've got nearly the same. I've got an AMD though processor, which by the way is much better. I'm sorry to say it, but Intel, they are not gaming. They're still behind it. The AMD with the like 24 cores or whatever it is far better dealing with it. You must struggle with streaks, I'm thinking. 32 gigs? No, it should be okay. Should be fine. So, have I got audio? I'm just going to pause a sec the music. Is there audio? Do we have audio for this? No, I don't. So, let's go back to browser capture. Let's go to here. Capture the audio. There we go. How's that sound?
Settings over the past 5 years, not with that intent in mind. You see, it's become my passion to create high-effort cinematic video.
What? I'm struggling with the scope because it's double rendering. Okay, so yeah. Thank you, East Target. Oh man. Why you say it like that? That's so nice. It's going really well. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be about 5 o'clock my time, 5 p.m. 1700 hours, I guess. I'm 3 years older than you. Yeah. I'm 53 in a month's time. Big birthday celebrations. Gonna play Tarkov for 24 hours. Yeah. I should make that a goal. You're 50 in 3 months. In 3 months. Your birthday's in Christmas, isn't it? Is that Christmas? August, September, October, November. November, no. Pre-Christmas. You'll be crossing that. Yeah, November. You'll be crossing that boundary. Yes, yes. A half a century. Yeah. And when I had it, it hurt. It was painful. So. And I want to watch this best Tarkov graphics settings 2024 by Swamp Fox. So I'm not here. I can't, as you all will know, I can't play Tarkov. And I can't play any other game. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. You're back from South America. Whereabouts in South America were you? I mean, I'm doing fine. I mean, I'm just Tarkoving. I've had a North Brazil. Nice. Well, is it? It's not winter down there at the moment, is it? It's the same as us, isn't it? It's summer. Yeah, it's kind of winter. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that. What's North Brazil? That's the top end of it, isn't it? I think. North. Yeah. Okay. Where are you now then? If you were in South America, you're back in the UK. Okay. So I'm gonna just do this. I want to look where that is on. I've been the amount of people from like everywhere. Fort Lisa, Brazil. Oh, that looks nice. Where is it on the map? No, I don't want to travel it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Wow. You had a really tough time of it. Really tough. Mask said he's ready for some government role. It's Fortaleza is an important industrial and commercial center of northeast Brazil. It's the fourth most visited city and tourist destination in the country. The most important highway in the country starts in there. Okay. Fortaleza is the capital Sierra. Fourth largest city, having surpassed Salvador. 2.4 million. Ooh. Nice. It was colonized by Portugal. TripAdvisor. Best things to do. Yeah, I accept. No, I don't want to sign in. Beaches. Lots of beaches, obviously. Oh, it looks really nice. Mercado Central del Fortaleza. That looks nice. Oh, beautiful ocean. Oh, wow. It looks really nice. It's a tough place to live. Are you all right? Yeah, it's tougher to live in there than it is the UK. I so sympathise with you. Lots of violence. UK. Pub night, Friday night, down the pub. Saturday night. Manchester, have we heard? Birmingham. Newcastle. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, where I used to come from, which was Yeovil, down in Somerset, was actually, there was a village, not village, but where was it? Was it Yeovil? No, it wasn't Yeovilton. Oh, I forget the name. It was the most violent place you've ever been. You don't leave your home with anything you don't want to lose. Yeah, okay. All right. Does everybody mind if I watch this? Because it's not that I'm new to Tarkov, but I just want to get better and yes, thank you. All right, so this is Swamp Fox, and he's very good.
I want to make the best graphic settings video I can, and I've actually spent countless hours researching and testing settings over the past 5 years, not with that intent in mind. You see, it's become my passion to create high-effort cinematic videos, and I'm always doing my best to raise the quality bar wherever I can. In doing so, I get asked all the time why my videos look better than other people's own gameplay, and how my game runs so smooth while looking like this. This video is going to break down a whole bunch of settings you're probably missing out on, not just within Escape from Tarkov itself, but also in Windows, in the game's launcher settings, and in your own graphics card settings, all of which can be tweaked to have a significant impact on the way Escape from Tarkov both looks and performs on your PC. As an obligatory disclaimer before we get into these settings, we need to remember that no two PCs are built equally, and of course the faster yours is, the better performance you'll get out of any game, but that's exactly why we're going to talk about specific settings on how you can get the most out of your own setup. If you're able to follow along on your PC with this video playing in another monitor or on a separate device such as your phone, great. If not, that's okay too. There's plenty of quick tips to remember, and this video will stay up as a resource to everyone along with timestamps in the description if you'd like to return to specific settings later. So before we we even launch the game, there's a crucial setting to make sure you have enabled in Windows. Locate your Escape from Tarkov exe by finding your Battle State Games folder, then open the EFT folder. From here, right-click on your Escape from Tarkov.exe file, making sure not to open the one with BE in the title, which stands for BattleEye, and click Properties. From here, go to your Compatibility tab and click Change High DPI Settings. Next, check the box that says Override High DPI Scaling Behavior and make sure the drop-down menu is set to Application, then click OK, and then Apply on the previous menu. This setting will help eliminate any blurriness in game which comes from unoptimized DPI scaling. This should not only make your game look a little cleaner, but will likely create a boost to performance as well. While we're still in Windows, let's double check our graphics card profile for this game. Now I'm on an NVIDIA graphics card and I'm going to show you guys what has worked super well for me. However, I realize some of you are on an AMD card. If you are, I suggest watching this brief section anyway to see if there are similar settings in your own graphics card application you can utilize. And if there's anyone who's had great success with similar changes and wants to leave a detailed comment on how AMD users can access these settings, please comment it below and I'll pin whichever seems to be the most helpful. Right-click your desktop, open NVIDIA Control Panel, then click Manage 3D Settings from the menu on the left. Go to the Program Settings tab and select Escape from Tarkov from the drop-down menu. If you don't see EFT here, or if you don't see Escape from Tarkov showing up in the drop-down, try launching the game and it should pop up. If it's still not there, click Add and manually select it from the programs list. Now we're going to go down the list real quick here and just go over a few settings I think are important to take a look at. Anisotropic filtering, we actually want this to be application controlled because we're going to have Escape from Tarkov manage this setting. As you can see, mine is set that way as a global setting, but just in case yours isn't, you can either select application controlled or just leave it as is if it's already global. Now for anti-aliasing FXAA, I have this off as well. Again, we're going to have Escape from Tarkov manage the anti-aliasing, so I would turn this one off if it's on in your case. The gamma correction, we want this one on, which we'll talk about in a moment, and the anti-aliasing mode, again, we want this to be application controlled, so Tarkov will be the one who dictates how this part works. Scroll down a little and check your max frame rate is matched to your monitor. In my particular case, it's matched to my capture card for live streaming, but if you're just gaming and your monitor goes higher than 144, definitely set it to your monitor's maximum refresh rate because this setting is going to matter quite a lot once we get to the in-game settings. For power management mode, make sure this is set to prefer maximum performance. Again, if it's already set that way from your global settings, that's fine too. For texture filtering quality, we actually want to set this one to high quality here over high performance actually. This is because Tarkov is a massively CPU bound game and offloading some of the work from your processor onto your graphics card will not only make your game look better, but very likely perform better too. We're going to check our FPS in an offline raid later, so on the off chance your CPU is insanely better than your graphics card, creating an unexpected bottleneck, we can always change this setting back to high performance later, but let's set this one to high quality for now. Just below it, texture filtering, trilinear optimization, make sure this one's on. Threaded optimization we also want on if you have a processor with hyperthreading, and off if you don't. If you're not sure, you can leave this one on auto. Vertical sync needs to be on for sure, as this will matter shortly when we mess with our in-game settings and will allow you to get to a higher frame rate cap in your raids. This is also why it's so important we double checked our frame rate cap was set correctly in this application. Make sure you hit apply at the bottom right to save any new changes. I want to take a moment to shout out a big opportunity for all of you in the extraction shooter genre and let you know that Arena Breakout Infinite is launching into early access on August 13th. This game was one of the most watched on Twitch during its beta test period with over 1 million beta test signups and overwhelmingly positive feedback, making it one of the best extraction shooters to anticipate this year. Arena Breakout Infinite is free to play and will launch exclusively through their website at arenabreakoutinfinite.com. You can pre-register now by heading to their site or by clicking my link down below, and you'll also be able to preload the game on August 12th, which I highly recommend to get everything installed and ready for launch day on the 13th. This early access launch comes alongside some excellent quality of life improvements, including 4 new language supports and a brand new third playable map, the Armory, which adds a new level of intensity to gameplay with thrilling CQC scenarios with increased risks and rewards. This game is awesome for both hardcore shooter gamers like me and brand new players to the extraction shooter genre. It is super accessible with exceptional quality of life features integrated into a true loot, shoot, and extraction gameplay loop we already know and love. Click my link below or head to arenabreakoutinfinite.com to pre-register and get ready for 13th, and remember to preload your game on August 12th. Thank you Arena Breakout Infinite for sponsoring today's video. Next, we'll want to adjust our desktop color settings from the left menu in your NVIDIA control panel, and again, AMD users should have something similar for general color adjustments. Here, I suggest opening Tarkov in an offline raid and making small adjustments until your game looks the way you want it, but we're just looking at these 4 slider settings: brightness, contrast, gamma, and digital vibrance. These are my settings, all of which are up a bit from the default, but everyone's setup is a little different, so definitely take a moment to play around with these. It'll matter a lot when we talk about post effects later on, mostly because making small adjustments to your settings here rather than to your post effects in Tarkov will more or less eliminate the need to use post effects at all, saving you some in-game resources to help you get a boost to game performance. That said, we will still touch on post effects shortly, but for now, let's get some important launcher settings in place. While not specifically related to graphics settings, it's important to have Escape from Tarkov choosing the lowest ping servers available to you to have the best performance and least amount of desync in your raids. To do this, click Change Region, sort your server list by ping, and select whichever ones have the lowest ping. The more servers you select, the more likely you are to have full lobbies with other players, but there are a lot of other factors that come into how other people are in your raids too. If you leave this on automatic server selection down at the bottom, you'll generally see full raids a little more often, but this setting will often choose servers with higher ping, resulting in inconsistent performance between your raids. So I highly recommend selecting a handful of the lowest ping servers for much more consistent raids all around. Make sure to hit apply to save your settings when you're done. Now let's click the drop down arrow under your name at the top right corner of your launcher and select launcher settings. Make sure the 2 main drop down menus here are set to exit the launcher and exit the launcher completely. There's not much benefit to having your launcher open while you're actually playing the game, and this will eliminate one small task from your PC while you're trying to survive your raids. If you're a Tarkov Arena player, all of these settings are chosen separately in that launcher, so make sure to look at those as well before doing any arena gaming. Let's move on to in-game settings, and if you would be so kind, please hit the like button if you haven't already. That's really all it takes to motivate me to make more helpful videos like this. Once you have your launcher and server selection optimized, click the play button to launch your game. From the main menu, click the cog wheel at the bottom right. Let's start with the game tab, as there's some really important stuff we don't want to be overlooking here. If you have 8 GB of RAM or less, I recommend turning the auto RAM cleaner on, otherwise leave it off. Turn the use physical cores setting on if you haven't tried this yet. For most PCs, this will improve the overall performance since Tarkov is a heavily CPU bound game, as we mentioned earlier. Now you may notice I'm only at 59 field of view, which is relatively lower than a lot of folks prefer, and this is because 59 FOV is equivalent to 90 horizontal FOV. This essentially gives me more screen real estate to work with while in raid, while avoiding some pesky accuracy and frame drop issues which have been known to come up in different field of view settings. The downside, however, is while closer objects appear a bit larger to me on a low FOV setting, I'm losing a little bit of peripheral vision on my left and right. So if you like the more zoomed out look on higher FOV, it'll generally be fine to swap to your preference. Head bobbing should be down all the way in my opinion. Having this setting higher just makes your camera move around way too much while you're walking and running, and will typically only serve to make your life harder in game. You could choose to preload your hideout if your PC has a lot of RAM, but this tends to only make the hideout load 5 to 10 seconds faster and may not be worth the resource cost. I leave this one off, but it's not going to affect your performance in raid either way. Next, let's look at the graphics settings tab, and this would be a great time to turn on the FPS counter in game as a very general way to measure any performance gains so far and for the rest of what we're about to do here. To access your in-game FPS counter, press the tilde key on your keyboard, typically found underneath the escape key, to bring up your in-game console screen. Then type FPS, all lowercase, space, and then the number 1, and press enter. Tap the tilde key again to exit the console. Now you can see an FPS counter at the top right of my screen. You can turn your FPS counter on anytime in the Escape from Tarkov or Arena clients the same way, whether you're in raid or not, and you can turn it off by opening the console again and typing FPS space 0.
The tilde key? Can I locate the... Shift? What? Plus? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Both alternate press and hold the Alt and type the ~alt code, which is 126 on the numeric keypad. If you say so.
And enter. So let's go over all these settings one by one. Your screen resolution should just be set to your native on your monitor. So mine's 2560 by 1440. A lot of you might be 1920 by 1080. Screen mode, you definitely want to be in full screen for the best overall performance. Turning your vertical sync on will link your EFT refresh rate to that of your monitor, which is why it's so important for us to double check these settings in Windows and within your graphics settings card application earlier. Texture quality, we want on high, again, in an effort to offload more work from your processor onto your graphics card, which will not only make your game look way better, but also run smoother on most PCs. Shadows quality we want on low. They will look a little worse, but you'll be able to spot PMCs way more easily, and shadows tax your PC pretty hard compared to most settings, so keeping them low will always give the best FPS. If you're on a super high-end machine, like with a 4090, your GPU can definitely tank the shadows with no issue, and you'll be able to get away with these settings on high if you like the looks. But again, you'll also be making it more difficult to spot other players, so for most of you, I recommend keeping this one low. Object LOD quality, the lowest setting of course will offer the best performance here, as this setting dictates how quickly items, scavs, and players render into your field of view. But for that reason, I recommend bumping this setting to at least 2.5 so you can see players a bit sooner at range. Overall visibility, again, the lowest setting is best for FPS, but I recommend bumping this to at least 1000 to again give you a better chance of spotting PMCs at range. Anti-aliasing, FXAA is going to give the best performance, but it doesn't look the best. TAA high has yielded the best result for me in between both looks and performance. If your PC struggles with TAA high, however, you could try enabling NVIDIA DLSS if you're using an NVIDIA graphics card, or FSR 2.2 if you're on an AMD graphics card. In the future, these options should function a lot better than they do now once Escape from Tarkov is more optimized, but currently TAA high seems to provide the best balance of looks to performance out of anything I've tested. For HBAO, max performance is my suggestion for best overall performance. However, if you're noticing some frame loss on a lower end PC, you're also fine to turn this one off. The ambient occlusion you get is a really nice looking effect, but it does have a bit of a resource cost attached to it. For SSR, I would recommend setting it as high as your PC can handle. I would try running this on low in an offline raid and looking for any body of water or even just a puddle on the ground. This setting dictates how reflections work in your game and makes them look incredible on the highest setting, but often at a bit of an FPS hit. To me, it's worth it, but if you're on a low-end PC, you may want to keep your SSR low. Anisotropic filtering is an interesting one, as almost every graphics recommendation I've ever seen has said to keep this one off, though I find having it on will nearly eliminate any strange flickering many of the wall textures in this game have, and it really polishes out distant objects, making this game look way better at a low frame cost. So I'd at least try this one out in an offline raid to see if you can feel the difference while also watching your FPS counter for any impact. Sharpness does not affect your FPS in any way, but I recommend keeping it all the way down or pretty low, mostly because just about any painkiller effect in the game adds quite a lot of sharpness while active, so this kind of counters that effect out and makes your game look a lot less washed out when you're on painkillers. Now we see a lobby and game FPS limit slider. If you have VSync checked at the top, these sliders will be grayed out for most of you because your game's refresh rate, i.e. frames per second, is now being dictated by your monitor settings like we set up earlier. If you look to the top right of my screen, you can see my menu here is capping out right around 144 FPS, just like we set up in the NVIDIA control panel earlier, even though we can see Escape from Tarkov's lobby limit would otherwise try to cap us at 60. The same logic is true for your raids, where you can break the in-game FPS cap now with the settings we've made so far. Granted, that's a much more arduous task for your PC compared to getting max frames here in the menu. That said, we're starting to see some of these settings really come together, and we'll test some of these out in raid in a moment. If you don't have VSync checked or didn't want to unlock your frames earlier, you'll still be able to slide these bars around and should definitely leave them maxed out. At the bottom, I highly recommend checking high quality color for a nice look to the game at a marginal resource cost. Grass shadows look fantastic too if your PC can handle it, so it's definitely worth checking it out in an offline raid on a grassy map like Woods to see if you like the look of it, again keeping your eye on the FPS counter at the top right of your screen as you make any adjustments. The rest of these settings should be kept off in my opinion, as they seem to have have a noticeable impact on performance while offering little in return in my testing. As an honorable mention, Z-Blur gives you a nice depth of field effect on your PMC's weapon at a small hit to FPS. It looks cool, but generally we're always kind of keeping our eye on the middle of the screen and it's kind of hard to appreciate, so I turn this one off just to get a little bit of an FPS boost in raid. Let's talk about post effects while also testing our FPS. To get the most out of these settings, I suggest heading into an offline raid without bots enabled so they don't bother us while we're messing with settings. I recommend finding a space like this where you can see both daylight and darkness simultaneously so we can get a good feel for our ability to see into dark corners versus not making things look too bright so we aren't washing out the lighter colors. Now I did happen to get a pretty washed out looking raid just because it's really bright and there's a ton of clouds clearing up from a rainstorm or something, but this is definitely a good enough place to test our settings. We absolutely want our FPS counter on like I showed you earlier by opening up the in-game console and pressing FPS space 1 and then enter. From here, open your post effects settings and click the visualize button for a live menu which will let you play around with these settings while being able to see the effect on how your game looks while also keeping an eye on that FPS counter for any corresponding drawbacks to performance. You may have noticed earlier that I keep post effects completely off. This is a personal preference toward the cinematic style content I like to make, but it also gives me a little bit higher FPS without them since, as you saw earlier, I like to make my color adjustments beforehand with my monitor. That said, there are some interesting color presets you can get inside post effects which open up different possibilities than what we changed in our NVIDIA settings earlier. It's mostly up to personal preference here as far as looks to performance overall. However, I will point out that clarity, luma sharpen, and adaptive sharpen seem to be the three that lower my FPS the most when testing. Definitely mess around with it though and see what you like the best. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of these sections, if you feel like I missed anything important, have anything to add, and particularly anything regarding AMD graphics settings, as I'm happy to pin any comment along those lines which might help others. And if you want to see what I was really able to pull off with my own graphics settings, check out this video.
Okay. Okay, let's go back. Who's this? Desmond Plank. 14K views. Okay. Let's there we go. Nice. Put some music. I thought it was playing stuff. I am. I have to do something. Can't do nothing. Let's see if I can play all of. So, where was he? History. He was going to be the last one. Oh, okay, so where is that audio? I don't know if it's going to allow me to do this. We will see. Launch? What am I launching? Oh no. Do I have to register? Agree. Continent. Europe. Country. It's not here. Whatever. Let's see. What? I need to check my email. Okay. And let's check. I mean, it says it's installing. And with my internet, maybe possible. I mean, it says it's downloading, so that's interesting. Pardon me. So this is going to take, I'm guessing, is this an updated? I don't know what I was playing, but yeah, that'll be a thing. La 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 la. Alright, so I'm gonna play, if it lets me in. I mean, it's downloading pretty fast, 55 megs per second. 50 gigs. Greetings everybody, launch and primary gaming experience, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that means I'm going to have to change my game, if it loads, I guess. I don't think Twitch is going to give me drops. Alright, we're a fifth of the way, that 19% already, so that's okay. 19. That was yesterday, August the 19th. Interrupt also. Relaunch. Okay. Yes. Alright. We're over 10 gigs. I'm just waiting for Arena Breakout Infinite to download. So Delta Force made from the same company and has the same item icons as Arena. Yeah, but I think we're all aware of like where stuff comes from nowadays. So I mean, it's not like you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Really. It's not doing bad though. I'm at 68%. I'm getting there. I'm just taking this time to relax. You must say that Delta Force made from the same. Yeah. You tried them all. Do you not work, dude? Have you not got a job? You're a man of leisure. %. Even has a Tarkov picture in the frame above my table. Still too tired. Still tied to yourself to Tarkov. You even have a Tarkov picture in a frame above my table. Yeah, that's what we call fan. You're a big fan of it. I love it. I mean, I love Tarkov. I think it's like one of the best FPSs out there, for sure. It's graphically amazing. It plays amazing. I don't like the fact that people go on about the bugs. I mean, does the word like beta mean nothing to people anymore? I don't know, but I've always believed that, you know, they've said that it's not the full version. It says it very clearly in their write-up, you know, that they're working on it. This game is literally carrot and stick, yeah. But it's a brilliant game, you know. I mean, it's been well put together. They've been working on it all the time. I got a lot of respect for the Tarkov team. You know, they do a good job. And now, you know, they've been going around promoting it at events and stuff like that. I think, considering if you look at the origins of Tarkov, compared to a lot of these AAA companies, Launch the game. Alright, I'm launching the game. Anti-cheat expert thing has come up. What am I doing here then? Shall we watch patch notes from Pestily? I'm going to play Delta Force in a minute. Let me see. It's loading. Oh, it's loading there. Okay, skip. Damn it. Damn it, dudes. I need to change. Compiling and processing resources. I don't know why. Oh, because it thinks that's my. Yeah, because it is my main screen. Okay. So if I move you there and smallify you, is this Belgium changed your accent? I don't sound British. Well, no, I guess I don't sound fully British. I have to switch backwards and forwards in a minute because I've got like a problem. No, I got some Britishness, not much though. Why isn't it loading? Oh, here we go. It's taking its moment. Give me a moment because I can't actually see chat at the moment because I have to switch screens. And it's sitting as an overlay on my whole screen. It's all good. Come on, come on. Here we go. Is it going to load it? You're going to load it. Right, brightness. Move the slider to adjust the brightness until the dark selection is barely visible. Spacebar jump. Hue. Yeah, right, okay. I can't see chat. I don't know what it's doing. W is move forward, is it? S is move backwards. Oh, it's inverted. It's an inverted keyboard. Okay, I'm not really bothered. Yes. Oh, this is... Cockney is a funny thing. I mean, the graphics look tight. Yeah, nice graphics. Right, so it won't let me configure my monitors. Oh, I see. Alright. There we go. Thank you for changing screens. Save. Thank you. Confirm. Okay, game. Now, For the 80s music, yeah. Control. Confirm. Move forward. Z. Retreat. S. Move left. Q. Move right. D. So, let me just sort my dog out. Alright. I'm going to just change now then, I guess, game capture. Let's have a look at this. That's the launcher. I don't want the launcher. Okay. Nope. You don't want to do it? Why not? Uh, do you plan to add 7 TV emotes sometime later? I thought they were already in. Does that not work? Okay, control. Right, move forward. Z. So Y was crouch. C, press. Z, S, Q and D. Yeah. Crouch. Oh, I see, because prone should be X. Okay. Creep. Sprint. Left shift. No. Apparently I haven't added any to my channel. Jump is Spacebar. Okay. Hang on a minute. 7 TV emotes on Twitch. The emote platform for all. Manage hundreds of emotes on your Twitch channel with ease. Alright, I'm reading. New to Twitch and saw unique experience. They are not available by chat default. You need to do some extra steps to use them in your stream. What you need to know is how to use on Twitch. Okay, first you need to go to okay. Yeah. I need to apparently do that. Yeah, you connect your Twitch account and then add any you like. You see, I mean, you need, yeah. Yeah. If you're reading chat in OBS, I am reading chat in OBS. But if I sign in, yeah, euphorizing, yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Large community, blah blah blah. Alright, what am I doing next? Okay, so, but if I go back here. FFZ settings. What? Okay, I have to 2 seconds. Yeah. I have to do it whilst I'm not streaming. Ah, okay. If I go here, switch to none, yeah. No. I'll do it after stream. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to play this game. The emote thing I'll have to do later. But thanks. Yeah. In theory, add-ons, not extensions. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna I'll do that. I'll keep it around and then mess about with it later. I need to go here. Yeah. I'm going to mess about with it later. In OBS settings, stream, extended settings, choose B. Yeah, I've done that before though. Yeah, I can't, in OBS, yeah, the extended settings or advanced options, I can't access it. Extended settings, yeah, it doesn't, I can't. It's blocked for me because I'm streaming. But I can see where I need to do it, so I will change that. Yeah, it's got to be done off stream. I can't be doing it. It won't let me. It's all grayed out, which I understand. I mean, you know, because if you're changing settings whilst it's a kind of fail-safe, you know, safety factor. So Z and sprint is caps lock. So I don't want creep. Shift. Forward and shift, I think. Lean right is E. Lean left, for me, is A. Interact is F as normal. Free camera, I don't think so. Aim, hold breath. Also, there's an option for 7TV in OBS chat settings. If you scroll down to BTTV options, you will need to check it too. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Change magazine is reload. Okay. Check magazine. Okay. Switch firing mode. Alt and B. No. Check magazine. Check magazine is 4. That's correct, yeah. Check firing mode. Alt and B. No. That for me is this one. 5. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I will do that. Bugatish. Inspect weapon. Grenade. Switch. Sight power. No. What? Yeah. Switch sight magnification. I'm gonna have to see how that goes. Yes. Enable, disable tactical equipment. Put down lift headgear. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick keys 5 and okay. Quick treatment V. Discard backpack items. My X is already taken. X is prone. So I don't want discard backpack items. No. Discard. Should we go with B? No, B is switch firing mode. Oh, okay. I don't want it as X. Check magazines. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh yeah, no, I'm kind of getting that. Game, field of view, 90. Auto displays. Image. 1690. Yeah, that's native. Windowed full screen. Resolution DLSS. Yeah. VSync on. Save. Confirm. Okay, so run is not. Why is that inspect? Oh, now it's running. All right, now that's okay. Searching. Yeah, bulletproof vest. Class 1. Class 3. Alright. Yes, caps. Yes, I realise that you're thinking, medkit. They've even got a night. You might need to change game category on Twitch. Okay. Why? I don't know. Nobody's going to watch me playing this, for sure. Also, no game sound. How's that?
We're losing White.
Pick up the pace before things get worse.
If they really are rebels from the armory, they'll be more than a match for us.
Job is a job. Hotel. Not alone. Fan out and approach.
Same outfit as the others.
Not a local, and he's got good gear. Competition got the best of him.
Rook, search for anything useful. Quiet. Rook, clear the second floor. Knight, Bishop, alternate cover. I'll bring up the rear.
What am I doing here? Eliminate enemies on floor 2. Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Waiting to enter main guest room. I guess that's this.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Clear.
Clear. Search the room.
Sir, check this out.
Looks like a mission brief. Ajax.
The card
I know
is in
him.
my-
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Do I have ammo? Do I get this stuff?
Could be valuable. We're leaving now.
Are we? Follow my teammates. SKS mod? There we go. Oh, there's another one. Frame drop. because he wanted to go into. Alright, no problem. Yeah, it was huge frame drop. The cutscene is...
These bugs think they can do whatever they want, wherever they want. And by all means, welcome to Tarkov!
Hi. You dead. You died. You finish. This is a dangerous game. Your teammates and your equipment will be your best friend. Will it though? Not sure. I see. So now we're on recruiting face. Name. Enter nickname. It won't let me do. Right. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go with we're gonna have to go with the usual. Start the game with your current name, yeah. Thank you.
I'm Joel, your instructor. I'm going to help you get acquainted with this place.
Why am I suffering? Oh, I don't know. So alright, stream information. Search, what's this called? Arena. Blah, blah, blah. Breakout Infinite. Alright. Done. Right, game mode. Prepare your equipment. Blah, 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 blah. Extract. Yeah. Tap to go to storage.
There was an operator who didn't make it out of the farm. His stuff is yours now. The dark zone is easy to enter, but hard to leave. Here's a list of equipment and supplies you'll need to bring with you.
A primary weapon. A helmet, body armor. Yeah. Body armor. Primary weapon. Backpack. Chest rig.
Weapons and armor won't be enough.
No.
You'll also need plenty of ammo and meds if you want to get back alive.
Yes. Okay, put magazine in your... Put more than 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 is fine. Place a first aid kit in a pocket or in your chest rig. Standard first aid kit. 2. Place a bandage. Place painkillers. Surgical. Place ammo in a pocket or in your chest rig. Equipment. Yeah. Alright. Tap back in the lower left.
That should do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Remember,
Okay.
this place is dangerous. If you're eliminated in the dark zone, you'll lose everything.
Yeah. Tap to enter the dark zone. Oh, I guess. Okay, so normal. Yeah, after choosing the farm, click on it to choose the map. Yeah. There is only one map. Tap start. Ignore. Yeah. Halibut. He's got a mic, but my mic doesn't work. Because it's for the stream. But I can change that. That's not a problem. So... I need to change it to C and X, opposites. Whatever. Your movement speed is decreased when you are holding a weapon. Move forward, move back, move right, move left, yes. Check firing mode. Can you hotkey the meds? I don't know. I don't know, Your Honor. I mean, oh my god. Sorry, I'm used to PvE. In Tarkov, and it goes so much quicker. Okay. Is this because it's finding a server on the moon? Is this normal for this game? How long does it normally take? Do I have time for a cigarette? Ugh. Okay, that's not bad. I take it back. That's okay. 94 ping. What? What is it doing? Why are you doing backpack is only 2? Can you? No. So it doesn't let you stack. Let's go to our tab. Sound. Where's the mic? Voice mode. How does it know what mic I'm using? We're on different servers. I'm ready. Alibert. I'm the captain. I joined, and this is painful. You can't play solo, so it's now about 100 milliseconds. Let's press to talk. Hello. Is it possibly because they're... Oh, voice chat is why. Hello? Hola? ¿Qué tal? Goeiedag. Bonjour. Can you hear me? Is there anyone out there? Can you hear me? Hello? You've entered the farm. Operator, press M on the map. Ah. So I'm here. Yeah. You must successfully extract to bring your supplies out with you. Check your extraction point on the map and press...
So, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Well done.
Yeah, we can go there.
Then I will follow you, sir.
Okay, then. Let's go southwest. Check this here. Just a water bucket and AK ammunition. Nothing special.
There was two mags in that one. Nothing special either.
Maybe it's for... it's just Uzi. Scrap.
Is this your first game?
You're waiting to just manage the audio a little bit.
I can't, because I'm
Left?
streaming. Yeah.
Oh, you got him. Nice.
Thank you. What's wrong with my audio?
I just hear you really, I don't hear you so good. Mike, it's...
Is this better? Does this sound better?
That's sour. It's from the sour. It's not your fault. You could go here, right? Behind the wall, and then we're in.
Okay.
This clear?
Well, I mean, I marked it on the map. I don't know why we're here, though.
You marked it here. It's for loot. Ah, I found something. Upstairs. It's a safe.
Okay, I'm coming.
There's money inside. I give you some of that. You can take. Or just money inside.
No, it gives us both the money, yeah? The money... Have you taken money?
I take one half of it and give you the other one. I share with my mates. You can get it.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, so you can
You
split.
can get it.
You can split, so...
Yeah, I split it already.
Ah, okay. So... I've taken the money? Yes.
Yeah, here's just that.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we can just go to the buildings and check that. Ah, okay. You don't have the key for the door?
Nope.
Maybe from the back? No. Ah. Shooting from south.
I've just found a cord. That's it.
What?
I found a cord. That's all I found.
Ah, quarter. Okay. Let me just check. We could go to the motel, maybe, or...
Yeah. Do that?
Just then, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is good.
inside the motor.
Yeah, I hear it.
Maybe upstairs. Got 2.
You okay?
Show me what you got. Mm-hmm. Here in the weapon case, Mosin. Mm-hmm.
There's a Mosin here. Do you want the Mosin?
Yeah, I have sniper already. I have a DMR.
Okay.
You can pick it up. You got him?
Yep.
Good. Okay, we can go down now.
Sorry, East. Yeah, it's okay. Why can't I change to number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
He's dead.
Okay. Can I use this, I guess? Stitch myself back up. Finally sucked in some spiders while my girlfriend doesn't see it. No. I can't switch weapon and I'm somewhat annoyed about it. Where'd that dude go? Sure, shot a dude. Sam. You get him?
Yeah, he's dead. Ah, okay, this was PMC.
Is it? You can take his dog tags then, yeah?
Yeah. But first I need to make some space. Hmm.
Very nice.
I'll do it today, Papa.
Hmm?
I'll work on the...
Yep, okay. There's no Tarkov today anyway.
Okay. I think we should extract.
I agree. I marked one on the map.
Yeah, we can go there. Let's go.
Yep.
That. Behind the wall.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the extract there, where the red flare is.
Yeah, maybe someone right from us, but we can go to the extract. They're busy. It looks clear from here.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, and we have cover. Yeah, GG.
GG.
Ich möchte unbedingt ein Baby mit dir haben. Hast du darüber nachgedacht? Ja, habe ich. Aber kannst du kurz was checken? Ja, was? Ich habe eine Benachrichtigung auf meinem
Looks like you know a thing or two about surviving in Kimona. Let me see what you managed to find. Sell this stuff to your contacts or on the market. Then use the coin to buy supplies and improve your odds next time. I've got some nice stuff too. If you're interested, feel free to take a look.
I leave team. Oh, I see. Confirm. Okay. So let's go to storage, I guess. How do I health? Do I have to like do my? Okay, yes. So it is the same. So gunsmith contacts. There's the gunsmith contacts.
Everyone in Kimona runs some sort of business. Your contacts might not be your friends, but they can certainly help you.
Okay.
I'm going to introduce you to a medic. You'll be seeing her a lot, so try not to piss her off.
Greetings. I'm Avita, and I'm a doctor of medicine, Joel. Try not to forget. He's been singing your praises, so I asked for an intro. I need to go for...
Also?
Thanks. Level 3. Wow. Oh, I got loads. Let's see junk. so yes. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so choose. Pardon me. Morning I did, yes. Do you want anything else? What?
got some new commissions recently. Do you have time to take a look? I've got some new commission.
I've got some new medicine in. I don't have time to go and see the beauty of the Onotos Mountains. I'm out.
I've got some new commissions recently. Yep. I need you to take care of every mission. Since it's our first time working together, I've found you an easy job. Come to me if you need to stock up on ammo. Since it's our first time working together, I've found you an easy job.
I'm going to call the stream and then come back later. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat now and I will come back later. Bye-bye.